Good day. This is Peter of Ireland from grade 11 Mount Victoria. And now I am reciting the speech of Martin Luther King Jr. entitled of I Have a Dream. I am happy to join with you today in what will go on down the history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. 50 years ago, as the greatest American in whose symbolic shadow we stand by, signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as the greatest beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro is still not free. 100 years later, the life of Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languish in the corners of American society and find himself in exile in his own land. And so we came here today to dramatize a shameful condition. I have dreamed, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold this truth to be self-evident, that all men created equal. I have a dream that one day, on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slaves' owners will be able to sit down together of the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racist, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of antiposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with the little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. I have a dream today. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the south with. With this faith, we will be able to go out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jungling discord of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, We will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be able free one day. I have a dream today. This will be the day. This will be the day when all God's children we will be able to sing with new meaning. My country, this of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of my pilgrims' pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if American, it will be the great nation. This must become true. So let's freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring. I have a dream. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the covetous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from the stone of mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring every hill of Moyle of Mississippi. From every mountain side, let's freedom ring. And when this happen, and when we follow all freedom ring, when we eat ring from freedom, every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city of freedom, we will be able to speed up the day when we will freedom. God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Gentiles, and Catholics, we will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty! We are free at last! I have a dream today! Thank you. That's all from Martin Luther King Jr. speech titled of I Have a Dream Today. Gipagaw na ko.